That's it, at least. And we have a game.
Let's go.
Right
Bind snap number 1. We are jumping right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Fallout here, joined alongside Martin Creek and ready to bring the noise for our grand finals between the Proglodytes and NiP, representing NiP right now, trying to big shoes to fill as a Valorant player, former CS players with an NiP name in your tag. Trying to maybe bring that to life here, perhaps. But we're kicking things off. Bankar, who we saw perform very, very well in our semifinal, is currently watching B long. I think Rhyme's gonna get the first blood though with the pick on Lai, aka Linux.
Yeah, Rhyme is back on the Omen. He has they've probably been warming up a bit before these games, having to wait for the semifinal, while maybe even watching it. He actually did a really nice teleport there.
Oh my gosh!
Another one. Like Rhyme is
call it the Rhyme show right now. He's kicking things off very well. 3 straight kills. Make it a 4th. Give this man his ace. Can Rhyme start our grand finals with an ace? We gotta hop on board with Rhyme if we can. What a showing so far. He's gonna do it. Rhyme with the ace to kick things off. This man is an absolute monster. And I love how his team just completely departed the scene to say, hey, Rhyme, take this 1v1, buddy. It's all yours. You deserve it. Great start for Rhyme and a great start for NiP.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want, right? Like confidence must be high now. If you wanna set a mark, that's how you do it. Start off the first game, the first round with an ace, and yeah, put some fear into your opponents.
You better believe they're not going to push Hookah now with Rhyme there. Rhyme and Bonk are at B by themselves as a duo, and with that defense is so strong. That's the type of thing. Those are the type of things that NiP does that you talked about that makes him different, right? We saw it on Haven as well, where they would go and place a tripwire A and then run all the way back to C. Playing a 2-man defense and trusting that defense on B also makes a difference.
Yeah, look at that. Utilizing the orb, using a smoke there to make sure you get the orb. He already has ulti here in almost. We get 2 people taken down, 1 on each side. Not quite sure who it was.
He missed a couple jumps, though. I don't want that back.
2. Oh, they're actually down 2 people here, Proglodytes. But they do have an equal round and will come out with 1 kill.
Oh my gosh.
Which is, again, not the best eco, but if you can take down 1, that's at least some money you kick off the enemy team with.
Yeah, that's exactly right. NiP looking great right now. Obviously, that was an eco round as mentioned, so eco economy round for those who are maybe watching Valorant for the first time. We're of course trying to be as inclusive as possible to some of our newer viewers or people that are maybe picking up Valorant don't have a competitive CS:GO or tactical shooter background. So welcome to everyone tuning in, and I think we can all kind of play our part to make this as inclusive and accessible as a community as possible. But right now, we got some competitive Valorant action. We have some great former CS pro or competitive players competing in this one. Let's see what they can do on board with the Existence.
Existence moving up hard here. You can always see him taking the corners here really quick. Didn't really watch that corner though. Misses a couple of shots there on the Cypher on B side. So looks like Existence is starting up with some smokes here on B, but will they rotate towards A where they have Phoenix sneaking up on through toilets right now? We'll probably not want to go out there though, because there is a race hiding in the corner. We only have 1 race in this match, I believe, and it's on the NiP side. Yeah. That Omen though has been really strong for them.
Oh, incredibly strong. Both semifinals and great start so far. And, you know, again, take notes at home, everybody. I love what they're doing. First round, Rhyme plays Hookah aggressive, gets 3 kills. Second round, doesn't even show Hookah and puts the fear of God into anyone that's trying to push Hookah. And he's not even there. So he's just causing so much distraction with his mere presence or lack of presence, if you will. Instead, he goes B long, picks up a kill here. Now he's going to pick up another kill on Lai. That's Linux. Meanwhile, Rhyme's still alive. Gets a 3rd. Can he get the 4th? No, he finally gets taken out. 3 versus 2 is the numbers situation, and make it a 2v2 as Real with the flank on Zypon.
Yeah, Proglodytes here does claim the site, but you have NiP pushing from A, from spawn here, both together. So you want to get across there, just like that. Send out a boombot for a little bit of information. Now they know where he is. Phoenix side does take down Raze, does get taken down in the process by Sage, and now it's a 1 versus 1.
Love this picture-in-picture, and it's going to be Clutch coming through. Can you get the defuse on time, though? Yes?
Looks like it. It's only...
You'll be able to, yep.
Yep, only the small beeps going on right now. Or the blinks.
Our audio is a little bit delayed, is what we realized last game. I think it's a little better now, but yeah.
Yep, I try to go from the visual of the blinking.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
the blinking is by the time
That's a good call.
in accordance to the pinging.
That's a great call out.
3-0 start by NiP.
Hey,
Looks
defense is obviously, you know, slight advantage, but right now you just got to think this NiP squad is outperforming, looking very, very strong. Certainly far from over right now, but Rhyme with 8 kills, 1 death.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier,
fragging like it.
that Omen doesn't really do the same thing as Twice. Like he claimed hookah once, then he moved back up onto site. It doesn't seem like NiP does the same thing twice, which leaves Troglodytes to be a little bit confused.
Yeah.
And NiP hard to predict. One person goes down there in NiP though.
And now look what they're going to do. They lose one, which is kind of a misplay by the Breach. He pushed up a little too aggressively. And now Cypher's going to rotate back immediately, and they're going to trust the Omen just to lock down B by himself. You know, he has the Cypher camera, which he probably will leverage for intel. Just spotted one. Got to destroy the camera, I believe. But with 4 over on the A side, they should be in a decent spot to defend. Let's see what they do. That's the pick you wanted, though, for sure, if you're Troglodytes.
Yep, that's right. They still have 5 people up, right? They do have the Phoenix ulti and Brimstone ulti at their disposal, which are both very good offensively to push in on a site.
This is an eco round, by the way, as they have numbers advantage. But it was an eco round, or at least a light buy round for Troglodytes.
They should have picked up a weapon at least from...
They got one more weapon. And we know that Real had a weapon to start. So they have 2 weapons, 2 ARs, I believe, now. So it's going to be still tough to win. 20 seconds left to plant here. It looks like the A-Rush is coming. The TP from... Oh my gosh! NiP. Here comes the push. Phoenix is going to take out 1 at least. Gets 2, actually. Rhyme's going to get a kill. 2 versus 4 situation. Spike is planted.
Rhyme teleported all the way up to heaven here. 2 versus 4, like you said.
That's why they rotated the Cypher. That's smart.
Yep.
He has his ultimate.
Oh, gets a big hit out there. Oh, that wall, though. That one's going to be hard to deal with. But where's Race heading right? Race is through spawn right now. We'll go for the flash there. Okay. Did he want to teleport? I think he wanted to teleport upstairs right after the flash or the smoke. He smoked for Race, but he smoked the elbow there, so Race can push out safe. Oh! Surprise!
Oh, Raze. Raze gonna save that op.
Ooh.
Oh, almost gets the second. He's gonna survive though.
Run!
One more pick. Smart plays from Raze. He has some health. You know, he has some health to play with. He can take those shots, no problem. He's going to save here. Thrifty round win. So, yeah, that was correct. They were saving. I had a hunch there. They were saving, and they're going to win a round on an eco round. So that's a smart play. I love the push through bathroom, try and get a pick. That's exactly what you want to do on that eco round scenario. No ults right now for anyone. It looks like everyone's going to buy, besides Existence and Jared, who are still waiting to figure out what they're going to purchase, it looks like.
Yeah, not too much money. Yeah, they have enough money, but NiP, did they have a bunch as well? Oh yeah, NiP had, but Troglodytes did. No, they all have enough money.
They all have enough money. I don't know why they had. No, they did buy. They did buy. I was a little late.
Okay, yeah. They needed the Spectres. But looks of it. But Spectres are not too bad to hold, to use on defense here, either, especially when holding close.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sneaky hookah push here, not being held anymore by Omen. Omen gets taken down by Jared on B long, only Cypher remaining. Bonkar, dude.
Rhyme, right? But you forgot how Bonkar plays, man. We saw him do it in the semifinal, but now it's Bonkar's turn. Rhyme goes huge round 1. Bonkar goes huge round 5. They're just taking turns right now and making it look easy while doing that. Another big round for NiP.
Yeah, I really didn't think Bonkar would make it out of there. Like he got pushed from 2 directions and, well, just clutched it out.
And I'm not sure if I agree with that B rush there necessarily. I mean, yeah, Bonkar clutched up, but you don't have to, you're not doing an eco round. You could try and play splits, try and play for picks. And, the Cypher and Rhyme Omen duo are just too strong in my eyes on that B site. That B rush is going to be really tough.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really want to push up Hook again, but now they might go for a frag here on Omen, seeing as it does look like he wants to push out again. No, really go for it. Oh,
there it is.
Did he manage to get it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice pick.
Yeah.
Very, very good pick. It looks like Cypher's going to stay in hookah. So this time, notice 2 in hookah. They're completely running something different every single round.
Yep.
They're used to running people a long haul. Now they're going to be in hookah.
Ooh.
Gets 1. Bonkar can he get the double. Goes for 2. He's not going to connect for the second kill. 2x denied by Bankar. Or for Bankar.
Now we already have NiP rotating from A side, but still keeping the Sage there. So they know that something may be up. They haven't seen the bomb yet. So they know the bomb was at least not in hookah from what they saw. Sage is holding mid while the rest of the Proglodytes are rotating from B. Race will now also realize that, hey, something's up. I'm going to go to heaven here probably to hold A in a nice manner. Breach still hanging out over by B, but we'll probably just take the teleporter once stuff starts going down in toilet. He can rush out and maybe contribute at some regard. Also, this allows him to keep B in case there's still a B push. Which would probably come from long at this point. It's an interesting ulti.
So spike's gonna be placed. Kills gonna be picked up at the Raze. That's gonna be Tanner. 2 versus 3. Troglodytes currently with bomb planted and now switching to defenses. They're just defending the defuse in a good position here. 2 in U-Haul, aka lamps. Zypon looking to get at least 1 pick, if not 2. They're gonna need at least a 2-for-1 at some point. Zypon shifting his focus and attention over to you. He's gonna know there's one there.
Oh,
that's the pick he needed. That's the second pick he needed. With 33 HP, the flash is clutch. Tanner's there as well. Defuse should come through. That's going to be a 3rd kill. Make it 3 straight for the one and only. Zypon goes huge to clutch that one up. 2 versus 3 win. Massive, massive plays by the Breach.
Crowd's favorite.
Crowd favorite
his mark. That was a really good play. When the drone pops out, he destroys it, and instead of backing off, he goes offensively. Especially when having only 33 health, that's a really, I was about to say risky play, but I guess it's not risky if you know what you're doing.
Yep, that's exactly right. And yeah, 33 health, but smart decision on his end to recognize, hey, as much as I'd like to play defensive here, I have to play aggressive. We need to defuse this bomb, and we're in a 2 versus 3, so I need this 2-for-1 pick. He had that mentality going into the fight. You could tell he was out for blood, and he connected for 2 straight kills. Huge plays from Zypon.
Again, going with a split. They seem to be doing sort of the same thing here for B side, looking for those picks. It did work out 1 or 2 rounds ago on that Omen, who's now playing far more back on the side, together with the Cypher there, played by Bonker. Yep. Bomb, however, is hanging out in the middle.
Same scenario, doing something different each round, just going to keep them on their toes. Tanner with the op play, playing opera for their role right now. He connects for at least 1. Tanner's running that opera role pretty well. 4v5 now, and the defensive team with the advantage. Now they're just going to be chilling. Tanner gets the second, and then a wallbang. Yes, it was. Huge plays from Tanner.
So Race is already rotated there. That'd be Tanner. Well, B should just be on complete shutdown here. He manages to get another one, and then is that Zypon who got a cleanup over at in middle? So that's bomb down in middle. There's only 1 remaining player though, and that is Sova, who will now probably
Sova, who's probably saving. I would think he's gonna try his best to maybe get a pick or 2 if he can, but good plays. That's a good example of why you can't your regular strat, whatever your kind of default is, can't just be so static that you run the same thing over and over again. You have to be able to do slight tweaks, slight changes. Having Tanner rotate over to B side there, recognizing there's nothing A, let me try and get a pick B, ended up winning the round because they're able to pick up 3 straight.
And that's what NiP does. They're just so quick on their feet. While they may not rotate all of their team on the other side, they keep someone still hanging around for a potential sneak play, either moving up towards spawn, so they hold different angles every time, not holding the same one, and by doing so, they're pretty much unpredictable.
That's exactly right.
Changing it up a little bit here, going through toilets with a knife, so they're not really scared about the aggressive push there.
Ninjas in pajamas looking great. One of the first teams signed by a top organization, or representing a top organization in Valorant right now is NiP. We got a lot of NiP fans in the chat right now, and they're proving why they're the right team in this Valorant competitive squad.
Focus here for Proglodytes, but things will go down in lamps. The RPG is out by Race main. No shame. Tanner, can you do it to play does use the C4, but no. Complete shutdown there by Maniac. Rhyme taking down Maniac and Jared countering by taking down Rhyme, and now we have a Cypher 1 versus 1 on our hands. They both have ulti as well.
Spot is so obvious sometimes. I'm a little nervous when people plant there.
Oh,
and that's gonna be it. Nice flank comes through. Cypher wins that one.
I wonder, would you maybe ulti there before you do the plant, so you know that you're 100% gonna get it, and you kind of know in what direction
exactly where they're coming from.
Gonna come from.
Yeah, and a 1 versus 1 to secure a round win. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Especially when you're down 6-1, you need to get something working for you. God, this NiP squad is just looking way too good.
It's sometimes in this game I feel like people are holding onto their ultis a little bit too much. I mean, if you have an ulti, use it, because you're still gonna get the ulti points from each round. So I like to be efficient about everything really. So using ulti points is something, or using ultis is something that I stand by wholehearted.
What's fascinating here is, we have former CS pros or competitive players going up against former Paladins champions, right? So, one game we wasn't represented in the ESPN Esports Cup. We haven't talked about much as Paladins. Sometimes doesn't get the respect that it deserves as a ridiculously high skill game. But right now, Paladins is putting the NiP is putting Paladins on the map as all former pro Paladins players now competing in Valorant and doing incredibly well.
He's just so good with the op. With the race player. We'll go for a rest here, making a 2 versus 1, a 3 versus 1. NiP is up 7-1. This is starting to look like NiP's first game of the day. Versus I can't remember what team it was. A team race, I believe.
Joke's over. You're dead.
That's the Phoenix ulti. The Sage on Proglodytes team decided to go for a rest as well, and now it's a 2 versus 2. Now it's still taken by Leo. Oh! Linux goes down to Sipan. 2 versus 1, and they kind of know where the Phoenix is. Here in the teleporter, and he ultimately goes down by Sipan once again. Another round won by NiP, making the game 8-1.
Too good right now, and Zipan came from Fortnite, correct?
Yes, Zipan came from Fortnite. That is true. He also has a little bit of history from CS:GO, where he was really good, but didn't really play it too competitively to sign up.
I'm sure a lot of these players, especially on the Paladins Fortnite side, is PC FPS players have some experience or played CS:GO at least ranked or semi-competitively as well. So goes to show, though. I mean, Paladins squad, 4 former champions and competitive players in Paladins switching over to Valorant. 1 from Fortnite against 5 former CS players. This is the storyline we wanted here in this grand finals, Martin. Undoubtedly, as we're currently on board with Zipan, Fortnite pro himself, and look at that accuracy. He gets 1, goes for a 2nd. He's gonna connect. He wants blood. Looks for a 3rd. Huge plays from Zipan again. He continues his run.
I know exactly where you are.
That's right. He's just going insane at this point. Cypher using his ulti, so now we know where the Sage is. We're just gonna push him out with the stun. Yep, doesn't need to. Well, he doesn't really move out of it, so. There you have it. Cypher's pushing up from spawn here. We'll also go down to Zipan. Was that 4? Yeah, 4 kills.
Yep. Oh my god. NiP is making it look easy right now. And they're not done yet. They might be able to get 11 out of 12 rounds here, potentially, in this. That's crazy to think about, if they can win these last 2. Certainly you got to think this game is just about all but over with how well they're playing, but that means the comeback would be even more impressive for our Troglodyte squad.
Our own team boomer.
Exactly, they're holding it down for us.
Oh, I really like that flash. Push out from teleport into mid. That's pretty much of an unexpected flash going on on a wall you don't really expect. But the Troglodytes are currently in A mid. His body got hit so hard he got pushed into the teleporter, leaving his body out in mid instead. The RPG has been used and manages to take down Existence. So this time the RPG does not get shut down. Cypher is hanging around in spawn, rotating far. Rhyme is back on it.
I mean, that's how good they are. They're taking turns. I mean, it's Zip on one round, it's Rhyme the other, then it's Bonkar.
Yeah.
They're literally taking turns making plays. This NiP squad, again, a massive congrats and kudos to the Ninjas of Pajamas organization for having faith in this Paladins roster and signing them early. And it's proven true right now. They're playing incredibly well. It's going to be a flawless round. 10-1 is the score. 1 round away from a near clean sweep of defense here. 11-1 wasn't for the 1 round that Proglodytes was able to steal away.
That's right. This is where you just buy everything you can.
Yep.
As we're about to go into the second half, and I wonder if they're gonna buy some extra ops here, seeing as they have a lot of money and they can just take a peek with an op, then swap back to another heavy weapon, and just use all of their monies. Supan, yep, bought an extra op there, but will go down along with his buddy Alex to Existence and Real. Tanner still rocking the op on site, manages to get another kill. It's a 3 versus 3, and Existence still has that Brimstone ulti, which he has to use now. And, well, goes for the smokes first, while waiting for his buddy Cypher to go, and it's a 3 versus 2. And this is probably the ulti being loaded. And that counters it down to a 2 versus 2. Still not going for the plant. They're probably taking the teleporter off to... Okay, not even using the teleporter, but going all the way around. Making their way to B side. Yeah, they do have
NiP
time.
has no idea. Yep, NiP has absolutely no idea. They're still looking A. And it looks like they're going for the fast rush. I think they recognize it, that they're still over at A site. Still clearing just to be safe. Finally, NiP is going to realize, and they're going to hit a teleporter, making it obnoxiously obvious where they're at. Thank God for the Cypher camera, which came true. Good comms going to come through for Rhyme. Rhyme recognizes exactly where they are. Tracker's going to be in, and Rhyme connects with the wallbang because Existence chose not to remove the tracker, and that cost him, as Rhyme knew exactly where he was, as Cypher loves to say. Another round win, 11-1 for NiP going into game number 2. Wow.
For a second there, NiP didn't really know what was going on, but again, as soon as they had a suspicion of them going, Proglodytes going B, they were just quick on their feet there, and the communication between them must have been so good. Like one guy going through spawn, one guy going through hookah, while making use of those existing cameras. That was just really well executed.
Yep. And, you know, quick history lesson for anyone watching that did not know. Ninjas in Pajamas picked up this roster on April 8th, made the announcement. So talk about an early pickup. Talk about the trust and faith that they had in these former Paladins GOATs in Valorant, despite not having that kind of, perhaps that pro CS background. They rose to the top in Paladins. They Ninjas in Pajamas took that risk, or someone might perceive as a risk. Wasn't really much of a risk with how well they're playing right now. I'm really excited to see how this Ninjas in Pajamas roster continues to evolve.
That's right. We do have a halftime swap here. NiP now rocking the attacking side. Something we've seen them be really good at as well. Looking for those picks and then rushing into sight, or going for those baits, which they're also really good at.
And it's a good example of what you said in the pregame is Proglodytes taking some time to push is going to somewhat cost them here, because it gave time for a flank, and that flank, Bonkar is so hard, he's finally going to get taken out though. Okay, but took him a long time to push that, and that allowed a flank to come through. So again, not so decisive in their decision making are Proglodytes. 2 versus 1 situation. Ray's last eye alive, has eyes on Spike, is currently hookah though.
Yeah, so this is the first pistol round here. Well, second pistol round of the game, but this first pistol round of the half time. So it's not over yet. It's 1 versus 2.
Proglodytes are both at A. I don't know if they recognize that they had bomb down.
Oh.
So just a call. They were both at A. Finally, someone's going to rotate back over towards B. But Raze is still checking every corner.
By now they should probably know here. Time to rotate.
Oh, it's not gonna matter.
Oh.
I can't see the time on my end. He did get it off. All right. Hookah's the last member. 70 HP to his name. Going against the Brimstone. Oh, a little too peaky. Nice shot from Tenor right there. If I'm Tenor, I'm playing a little more passive in that scenario. Planting the bomb mid-map. Or, we talked about it last time. Didn't necessarily give him the best position advantage either. He kind of had to watch both sides. But a good job by Existence to come out on top. Defense proves to continue to dominate this one.
Very important round for them to win, being this far behind. You really need this one, the last round, and that should give them, well, it will give them a big upper hand in this round, and maybe they can snowball from it, and maybe they can find their ground, as we've seen them be really, really well on this map before, holding both A and B site versus Team Brushman.
Word with Existence. Looks like they're looking bathroom. Off the rip, no one's there. Everyone's B site. Only 2 members at B to defend. It's a Sage and it's a Cypher.
Just that nade to clear out the corner. We'll still check it out. So that's a kind of rough one, jumping out into the slow, not really aware that it's there. Alex manages to get a kill, but Jared is back on it. He has 2 kills right now. Maniac picking up another one on Sipan. While Rhyme and Bonk are still in it though. This is a pretty good eco round for them so far, no matter how it turns out. But they sure do have the chance to win this still. Although Bonkar is pretty low.
Yeah, oh. Nice kill by Real. Last 2 members in CT. 12 HP for Bonkar. You gotta think might be just about over. Yes, it is. Nice job. Solid eco round, like you said. They took out 3, but his eco round was kind of a lighter buy round, I think, for Proglodytes. It says it was only round 2. They didn't have all the money in the world. I don't know how much they did buy, but either way, a good job regardless from NiP on that eco round to take out 3.
That's right. NiP is sitting quite heavy with money though. I must say still. After losing that first one. Is this...
Tenor has 19 kills, by the way. We've been talking about Bonkar, Rhyme, Zyban. Tenor with 19 kills as Raze. Playing Raze incredibly well as the top fragger.
Yeah, hey, I've only seen him get like 1 RPG kill. So it's not that bad. But I think there was also maybe 1 nade or something. But his op gameplay is so smooth.
Yeah.
Still working on B site here. Maybe a bit different now as they have weapons. This is the first time they really do have a full buy. It'll be fun to see if they manage to get this out. They do get a pick though. The rotation has started by Proglodytes, and yeah, Gyro goes down as well, but not complete waste as he manages to get a kill as well. 2 versus 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Missed nade, and he's gonna hurt himself a little bit. Tenor would want that one back. And it looks like after a slower start here on the offensive side, looks like a solid round and opportunity. Bomb's gonna be planted on B site. 3 versus 2. Last 2 members alive, both in hookah. I think they all know it. Everyone here in the game knows it. Here comes the flash from Phoenix. And it's gonna be all she wrote for Phoenix. Zipon's gonna take out 2, and there you have it. We are now 1 round away from another 13-3 game number 1. We thought maybe it was because of a semifinal, but this NiP squad is just too good. And again, a massive kudos to Ninjas in Pajamas, the organization, for having so much faith in this roster to sign them and pick them up on April 8th was when the announcement came out. And they've proven true, lived up to the expectations, lived up to the legacy, the elite status that Ninjas in Pajamas has in tactical shooters and in esports in general for years and years.
Yeah, making their mark here in this Wave Cup tournament. Just completely dominating, really, from start to finish. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Facts.
Oh, that was a missed Sova arrow from B side into to long. So I'm not sure if they actually did see the omen there. But Cypher's holding very close. Yep, didn't expect
I
that.
know exactly where you are.
Aggressive play from Jared on defense. Sometimes that's exactly what you need. Gets the first pick, 5v4 now on defense. Puts them in a good spot. Puts Ninjas in Pajamas clearly on their back foot. Let's see what happens.
Cypher did use his ulti there as well on the first pick, so now NiP are just waiting. That ulti didn't really sell NiP's position too bad because they were just hanging around in middle anyway, so they still have a lot of things they can do here, but looks to be maybe is this maybe a mid rush?
Yeah,
we go for a slow peek and then rush it.
A short. We're gonna push A short. Yeah, that's exactly it. They do have a 4v3 over there, so they have a numbers advantage on that side of the map.
Oh, with the
Here
RPG.
comes the Raze ult. Raze looking for one. Raze is gonna get it. Real is dead. 4v2 right now, and the rotations are so far. Looks like bomb will be planted. Zypon takes out another. Tenor gets another as well. Ninjas in Pajamas in a round that they should have lost based on an early pick is somehow able to turn it around with a mid rush and push. 4 versus 2 advantage to close this one out. They want this to end right here, right now. Alex, or sorry, Linux has something to say about it, though. He takes out one. Alex is going to shut that down. Sage versus Sage. 3v1 situation right now. Last number alive is going to be Jared. Jared gets 2. Needs to work quick here as bomb's going to be exploding here momentarily. Wall's going to be blown up. And that's going to be all she wrote. For game number 1, Ninjas in Pajamas are too good. 13-3 is the score. They are continuing their absolute dominance in this tournament. This is the grand finals we wanted. The Paladins squad, former Paladins pros turned Valorant pros, it looks like, will be the case, going up against the former CS competitive players, and so far all Paladins, all NiP all day.
Sort of like we predicted here, yeah. It's kind of a replay of what happened against Team Race, starting off with a 13-3. We'll see if Troglodytes can find a counter to this, though. But NiP are just, as we've discussed previously, just so quick on their feet, and they just have an answer for everything. And Troglodytes, they had a really good defense earlier today on this map, like a really, really good defense. But NiP, like, they just have the they just seem to have the upper hand, even if they have the even if they're the underdog, being down one player. It seems like they're still they still have the upper hand. It's
I couldn't agree more.
Really.
I mean, because that's what's so interesting at this level of play. The skill gap between top players is kind of limited. Everyone has a great shot, especially if you're coming from Counter-Strike and Fortnite or other games. Really what it comes down to is NiP is just one step ahead from a tactical strategy, decision-making, decisiveness perspective. It seems like they're playing chess while Troglodytes are playing checkers, is what the best analogy I could use. And NiP is really continuing to show why they are such a next-level team here in Valorant so far.